This video is about Candida. I've been through the whole Candida ordeal, and guess what? I cured it. I don't have issues with Candida anymore. And Candida, you know what? In simple words, Candida is just a stress response. That's it. Too many people are trying to kill Candida. You'll never kill it. It's impossible. It's like trying to kill your saliva or trying to kill your blood or your cells. It doesn't make any sense. It's one of these things that the internet just got, well, many things they got wrong. It's a lot of bullshit. Just like the SIBO, healing your gut, fixing your gut is bullshit. Candida, that's all nonsense. Nonsense. Been there, done that. Went down the rabbit holes. Did the whole spit test. Did the whole avoiding sugar. Ate more keto, low carb, because I didn't want to feed the bad bacteria because it's an overgrowth. It's not something that that we need to worry about, because it's just a stress response. The more you build the rabbit holes and go into them and try to fix it and figure it out, the more of a problem it is. The more avoidance behaviors you have, the more you try to fix it with supplements and diets, the more it's going to stay. So all it is a stress response. And it's because your nervous system is in a state of fight or flight, and it's been stuck there. Because I guarantee you, whoever you are, with all the people out there with all these symptoms, if it's SIBO, ulcerative colitis, IBS, Candida issues, you name it. I had 70 different symptoms. Go through all the symptoms, and I guarantee you've been through some shit in your life that got you here. Your bucket is fucking full. So the people that have already watched my videos, you might see that I'm repeating myself a lot. And it's because I'm trying to cover every label and every symptom that I went through. I want to cover them all. So there might be 50 videos that are a lot alike with a little bit of differences here and there. But it's also good for you, because then you get repetition, right? And you get to learn the methods over and over and over again. It gets stuck in your mind. And that's also a good way to learn. So anyway, Candida is a stress response. So what happens is, throughout your life, you've been through some shit. Maybe you had a bad relationship for 8 years, or you were with somebody who was a narcissist, or let's say you were at a job that you hated for 10 years. You hated your coworkers, your boss. It was a toxic environment. Let's say your girlfriend cheated on you, or your boyfriend cheated on you, or let's say you were taking heavy-duty medications, or you were a smoker for 20 years, or still are a smoker. You're a heavy drinker. You drank alcohol every day for 20 years. You're a heavy drinker in your teenage years. In college, you had a lot of stress in college. You had trauma as a child. You got a lot of vaccines. What else? You had the flu. You had pneumonia. You had all these things throughout your life. Add them up. Add them up. And these things fill up your bucket until it gets full and starts to overflow. When that happens, you get an overflow of symptoms. Autoimmune issues, psoriasis. I was checking on my dogs. You get psoriasis, you name it, because when your bucket is full, guess what? Your baseline is supposed to be at a 0. It's at 1,000, right? And your baseline is only supposed to go up and down. When you're in danger, let's say there's a tiger running after you, it's supposed to go up and down. When the tiger is either dead or you ran away from the tiger, the problem is solved. Baseline is supposed to go down. But what happens if you're being attacked by a tiger for 10 years straight? Well, your baseline stays up, because your brain has one job, is to protect you and keep you alive, right? So your baseline stays up. When you have a baseline staying up that long, that means you've been in a survival state for that long. And when somebody's in a survival state, all the systems in the body aren't working properly, because their priority is to keep you alive. So they take a break. So let's say digestion goes, you know what? We're not going to digest this burrito today. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to help this guy run away from this tiger, or help this guy kill this tiger, because he's in danger right now. Eating burritos is not important. Healing this cut that I had last week is not important. Right now, we got to keep him alive, and then we'll go back to healing, digestion, blue, blue, blah, blee, blue, blee, blee, blah, right? Then we'll get back to that. But until then, we got to keep them alive. So we're going to send them alarms, right? We're going to send them alarms to perceive danger. We're going to scan for danger. We're going to send them OCD. OCD, make sure that you're scanning for danger all the time. That's why you loop on thoughts. At least you're scanning for danger to keep you alive. Does it feel comfortable? No. You suffer, but the brain doesn't care if you suffer. It just wants you to stay alive, right? And it's helping you to do that. So you're in a state of fight or flight, been there for too long, you've had a tiger chasing you. What do? Now everything's resolved, but you're still there. Why? Because your brain creates neural pathways and it locks it in there. You've programmed a new program of survival. So what we got to do is we got to train the brain again, put a new program in, and bring the baseline down. Right? We got to guide it down. Go here, buddy. No. We're going here. Back to 0. Right? And then we got to train you during this time to respond correctly to the alarms, because your brain is a security system, right? It's turning on alarms. It's going mating, and it's sending all these alarms to you, and you have to know how to respond to them correctly, so you turn them off one at a time. Right? And when you do this, and you do the work every day, and you don't stray, you do the work every day, your baseline goes down, you start recalibrating the alarms go off, poof, 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 and the Candida lifts. Because it doesn't have to be there anymore. It's done its job. Candida is actually there for you. It's actually there to help you. It's a stress response. And when you're not at that survival state anymore, it's a survival state response. If you're not there anymore, Candida doesn't need to be overflowing. We all need Candida, but it's been overgrowing. It's unbalanced when you're in a stress response, right? So when we fix that by doing the methods, it doesn't need to be there. So it goes as a consequence. And that's it. So follow my 5 steps to recovery. Watch my videos. Get started today. And if you have any issues or comments, concerns, leave comments at the bottom and I'll help you out through your journey. Have a good day. Next video, let's see, what else do I have? Healing the gut. Oh, that'll be a good one.